Hello friends, welcome to Intuites.
Let's begin the class.
Let me know, guys, if you're able to.
Yes.
So basically, I have given two assignment. This is assignment number 1 and assignment number 2. And so assignment number 1 is very straightforward. Nothing is there. Like you need to use a like operator, where clause, all these things. It's pretty simple. At that, all the 10 questions
Yes, Samir.
Sir, I
done.
have a
Okay.
doubt. Like,
Yeah. On which question?
for starting this assignment, I haven't started it, sir, because I don't have the tables.
Oh, is it? Table I have given, right? Or orders SQL
I
on the
didn't
Slack channel
find it.
only.
I didn't find it in the Slack. So
Oh, is it?
1 second.
Jaya, can you help Dipu on this? Get that
Is you
SQL.
that because the Slack is little confusing. I don't know.
Oh, sure. I can help her.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, if you can send me in WhatsApp.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll do that as well. But
Sir, there is one
the
order table available. Yeah.
question is again, the question is simple again. So from the last class, when I'm running this report, this query from a certain tables, right? So you are there in the last class.
I'm there. Yeah.
Okay, then question would be why you didn't ask me the question that you don't have this thing, because everybody created this table.
I don't know where I missed it. I was just listening to the class. But I'm
Mhm.
not practicing on the other side of the. I'm just listening to the class.
That's fine. Orders table, I need you. I'll provide the SQL. No worries.
Okay.
Okay. So then assignment number 1, you guys can try it. It's a very simple one. If anyone have stuck anywhere, please do let me know. Okay. And go to the assignment number 2. So you can get tried out, but I want to just highlight one topic here. This one, the fifth question. Okay. Otherwise, it is very simple questions only. But let's try it out this one. So you need to create a table. Here, the script is already there here, the question itself. Okay. So we need to create a separate table for the exams, with the student ID, subject, and the marks, and insert the records. The only thing you will just copy paste and just execute this. That you will get the table itself. Let's see. So I have already, I think I should have this table now. So let's start from the exams. Okay, any doubt on this? How to get this table? No doubt,
No.
right? Okay. So now what the question is asking? It's asking that write a query to find the students who have got the same marks in physics and chemistry, right? So here if you see, I have different student ID. I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 4 and 5. So it's asking that who is the student who is getting the same mark in physics and chemistry. Okay. If you logically just look at the database base less amount of data, this is my output actually. This student got the same mark in physics and chemistry both, 91, 91 he got it. Other students are there. If you see the second student also there in the physics and chemistry, but the marks are different. Hmm? Same for the 3 also. If you see, they also get the same mark, 80 and 80. But he's on chemistry and math, not on physics and chemistry. Correct? So this is my output. But how you will get this information? Anybody have an idea by seeing the data? Can you put on your thoughts at least?
Using group by.
Okay, using the
Group
group
by
by. For what group by which column?
subject column. Group by subject.
Group by subject. Group by subject, if you do, these two are different subjects, right? Chemistry and physics.
Okay.
Group by is what? It's like a distinct, right? When you
Distinct,
find
right?
same kind, yeah.
Group by
In this case,
marks.
group by marks. Only if I do group by marks, it will work. Let's see. The
And
first thing first is he's saying that we need the data for physics and chemistry. That's it, right? So here I have a math also. First thing first, remove the math only. So I first put a where condition. I don't require that only. This is my first line of starting. Okay. I'll say physics and chemistry. right? This is my first condition because I don't want to consider the method. So now this will be the set of data. From here, I want to count it. All right, makes sense. Now let's see how to get it. All this information. Now, as per this, so let's take. I want to do a group by on student ID. Okay, what I will get it here in this case. Let's see another output also. This is the normal query and this is the group by queries. Let's see. Sorry.
So, where is this exams table?
And the assignment number 2 only on the 5th question. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Here, how we will do it? Now, I am grouping based on my student ID. But if I put student ID here and group by, it will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because this is the distance. Now, but I need the marks as well, right? Based on the subject or something I need, right? So I can't put a group by only on the student ID. Right? Now think how to do this group by so that I will get something information from here. So only group by student ID will not work. What should I do?
Can we use group by student ID, comma, marks?
Let's see.
No, not select in group by. Yeah.
Yeah, in the group by also in the student in this case also. Okay, let's see. Now we are very close. Yeah, just think once. Now we are very close now. I'm saying here we are getting a very good thing here.
Using having clause.
Correct. But what we will put the condition on that having?
Having physics. Okay, both same marks. I mean.
So here we got it. Now if you see, one student got the 91 marks. This we are getting 2 records because marks are different. Okay, of physics and chemistry. 3 anyway we are getting 1 mark. 4 we are getting 2 records because physics and chemistry both are different marks. 5th also same thing. Now this is our record exactly. But what exactly we'll put it here? Let's
Can
try
we?
to put the let's try to put the number of records. Okay. Now see the difference. Let me put order by here so that I will get 1 in the first place. Now see the data, both of the stuffs. Now try and understand and let me know what exactly happening. Why we are getting for the first row we are getting 2 and why we are getting other rows is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Can somebody explain me? Let's think this way.
Because of the count function, you're giving count the number of records.
Correct.
So 91 is coming twice, so it is getting
Twice.
2.
2, right? And others where the marks are different, we are getting individual rows, like 1 mark,
Individual marks.
right? 3 is 8 and 1, 4 is this much, and 5 is this much, correct? So whenever you get the same marks for a certain subject and mark, this combination, when the student and marks are the same, and the count of star will be giving you 2 records, right? Because 1 physics 91, 1 chemistry 91. So the combination will be number of records will be how many? 2, right? That always the case. Make sense? This makes sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's correct. Now then after that I can put a condition having count of star equals to 2. This is my condition. So I will get my records which is there. One student marks is this one and number of records. And you can remove this. This is not required. Okay. This will be your output. Make sense? Any questions up to here? Do let me know. I can explain one more time.
Please explain one more times.
Where is the doubt?
I understood until group by.
Group by there means you will be able to understand it. Let me
What?
comment that. Now I am taking the number of records where is equals to 2. That is my output, right? Always. So this is the condition. Having
Yeah.
count of star equals to 2. Count of star is what? Number of records, right?
Yeah.
That equals to 2. Wherever it is equals to 2, that I want to get it. And you know that and in where equals we can't put the aggregation filter. We need to use the having filter. So that's why having count of star equals to 2. That's it.
Okay.
Alright. Any questions? We are good?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? I think others are pretty straightforward. You can do try it out. I don't think so an issue. And this is a test. That day I discussed about the bookcases and chairs, right? Whether it will be 700 or 500. I have asked to test it out, right? That's why I given a test table. Just insert the records and do test it out. It's like greater than 1/1/2020. Last class I have done a one analysis, right? Remember, good. You went through the recording, you will get that information. What exactly is to test here.
Um, Samir, on that, you had asked with respect to date, and
Yeah.
if we put that, it was giving an error.
What error you are getting?
Mm, I typed it. I got an error saying the date. 1 second, I'll just tell you what error I got. Operand type clash. Date is incompatible with int because order date is greater than sales. That is what you had given.
Order date is greater than sales. No,
Uh,
I said
Something.
order date is greater than 1/1/2020.
Oh, okay, okay. Once again, if you could say that question, might be I took it wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
the
tried it.
question would be, yeah. So here is a subcategory order date and sales is there, right? So you want to uh, group by the subcategory, but the condition is having order date greater than 1/1/2020 or 2021. That we want to test.
Okay.
How much you are getting? Whether you are getting only bookcases 400 or bookcases 700, because these are the two conditions are there. Just do test it
Once
out.
again,
That
if you could repeat the question.
order date greater than 1/1/2020
Greater than 1/1/2020. Okay.
or maximum order date. Yes, maximum order date is greater than 1/1/2020.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, we are good.
How are we supposed to submit the assignment, Samir?
Not sure. But if you say that the answer is fine, no need to submit anything rather. This is for
Okay.
your practice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, okay. So let's, I think we discuss about the joins, right? If I'm not mistaken. We discuss about the
Yes.
inner join, left join. So let me just have a look through. So let's, I have a table, I think, department table. This will be a standard table for every database. Okay. Select star from, let's see. Yeah. So I have this two table. Okay. So this SQL, the inserting records, I will provide it. Otherwise, you can create it. But I'll provide this. So let's try to understand few important joins here. Okay. So let's take select star from my department. But the syntax to do the join is, tell me. I want to do a join between department and employee. How will do it? Hello?
Department join
Inner join.
Oh, yeah. Inner join or normal join? That's fine. Inner join.
EMP
EMP.
on department dot department ID
Mm-hmm.
equals to
Okay.
EMP dot
Yeah. That,
EMP underscore ID.
No, no, department ID, right? For employee ID. EMP, you have a department ID, right? So
Ah,
here, if
yeah.
you see, just try to think of the inner join now. You have 100, 200, 300, and 400 departments in the department table. Okay. And here on the employee, I have couple of employees who are part of 100 department, couple of employees who are the 200 departments and 300 department. Don't have any department employee for the 400. Correct? Makes sense? So
mm-hmm.
here, if you do a inner join, this 400 record will not come because 400 is not at all there in my department table. This is called your inner join. Let's execute this and we'll get it. So we are getting 100, 200, and 300. Make sense here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But when you do a left join, then one record is there on the 400 on the department table, which is the left of the table. So it means that it will take all the records from the department and corresponding record for the employee. So we have one department that is called 400 in my department table, which don't have any employee. But if you do a left join, that 400 record also now it will come up. Let's see. So if you see the last record, we have the 400 department and their department name, but there is no corresponding employees. That's it is representing as a null. This makes sense.
Yes.
So up to here, this many records are the inner join, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
This is inner join data. And when you do a left join, this is the one record is coming. What is the one record? Which is there on the department is not there in the employee. Make sense? Any
Mm-hmm.
questions?
No questions.
No.
So let's do that one more time. And let's run this two records again. And there is yet another scenario I kept it that is not possible, but still, in the sense, one employee with a 500 department who is there in the employee but is not present on the department. Right? Means this scenario never possible is that we don't have any department, but under that we have one employee. Is that possible? Reality. Reality is possible, possible, right?
No.
We should have a department, then only under that some employees will come. Or we have opened a new department, still we are not recruited, so there will be no employees. That is fine, like the 400 case. But this is another case where 500 department is there. We have an employee, but he don't belongs to any department. That is not possible. But I inserted to show up the right join here. So if I do left instead of right here, okay, then what I will get it here. Let's we are getting a employee, but his department is not present. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is possible. It's not possible, but this is the right join. And frankly, I'm speaking here. A right join in a real-time scenario will be not in use because everything we can done with either with the inner or left, or I'll discuss about on a full out join. That's three. Right join is it's not that flexibility, and we are not in use. I never saw a scenario where right join can be used. Maybe somebody can comment on that. But I never saw a scenario throughout my career that right join can be applicable. Because if I change this the same query, right? If I do the same changes here, put it here as an employee, then I will put a left join. And here I'll put my department. This is the exact query both are same. Okay, we'll get everything here. So here the thing is, everything can be possible through the left join by changing the sequence of the table and all. You need to understand the functionality. So right join is not that important. Okay. Now tell me, I'll just summarize this. This is very important. Okay. Inner join is the matching records between the two tables. Okay. Left table, left join is what? Left side. Left side table means what, guys? The keyword is there, right? Left. Before to the left, whatever table is there, that is called the left table for us in the query. In this case, right means after right, what is there? You consider that. Okay. So whichever is there before to the left keyword, that is my left table. Left join what? Left join, it will take all the records from the left, all the records, and matching records from the right hand side. And if there is a matching, it will give you the records. If there is no match, it will give you the null. Make sense? Please do let me know. I'm repeating one more time. This is very much important. If you don't understand the join, it is very hard to write the queries as well. Any questions, please do let me know right away.
No questions.
Good. So you are getting this record, the 10th record. Okay. Now the last join which is there, that is your full join. It is combination of inner, left, right, everything. It's like a full join. Everything will get it. You see, up to here, the 9th row is my inner join. Okay. 10th is nothing but your left join, because I have one department, but I don't have any employee for that. The last record, 11th one, is the full join. In the sense, I have an employee, but I don't have a department. So full join is a combination of everything, all the data. This makes sense?
You mean table 1 and table 2, both adding together?
Correct. Correct. Department, in this case, department and employee. Any questions up to now? Inner join, left join, right join, full outer join. No questions?
No questions.
Simar, can you explain the full join again, please?
Full join is combination of everything. Whatever the functionality you have in the inner, left, and right is
Okay.
combination of everything. That's it.
Sir, can you just explain difference between the inner join and the left join? Just the
Okay.
inner join is the
Now
combination
tell
that
me,
satisfies the condition, right?
in this two table, this is your department table and this is your employee table. Now if I do a inner join, how many records I will get it?
9.
9. Okay. That's great. Why 9? Because it's matching 100, 200, and 300. Okay. Now if I do a left join, the 400 also will come from this table. This is my left table. This record will come. But for that, is there any corresponding employees? We don't have, right? But this row will come, but for that employees will be null. So we'll get 10 rows of data.
But even then it will get 9 records only, sir.
No, 10 records, right?
Because the 500 does not
500
satisfy.
leave it. 500 doesn't satisfy. The left table, this is my left table.
Okay,
Left
yeah.
is my department table.
Yeah. Okay, 9
When
plus
you
1.
do a when you do a left of employees, then what will happen? Just think, okay. This is your left, this is your right. Then
Inner join, your left join.
left join I'm saying. So now in this
Still,
case you got it.
you get the 10 records with 500 coming.
Correct.
With yeah.
That's correct. And if you do a right join of department and employee, department is the left table and employee is the right table, then and we are doing a right join. Department, right join, employee. Then right from the right side, we need to check. I need all the records from the right. So I will get all the 10 records, but this record will be employee will be null.
But the
Sorry,
500
department will be
not
null.
be there. Yeah.
500 will be there, for that department will be null.
No, for the right join, all the
Complicate.
Let's do that now. What we are getting? The 500 record we are getting, but for that department is null. I need right means right side my employee is there, right? So I will get all the records from the employee. So I have 10 rows, I will get all 10 rows. But for that one row, there is no department. That's it.
okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's trick you something with one more example here. Okay. And this is the interview favorite questions when you go to the SQL interviews. Okay. So let's create a table here, very simple table. So let's take D1. And I'm taking a very simple table only. I'm taking only ID, okay? Number, sorry, integer. Let's create this table. This we can also create it. Very simple table I'm creating. Just to understand the one topic here, D2. So two tables I created, D1 and D2, and then inside that only ID is there. Okay. Let's insert some records into. Insert into D1 values. 1. I'm repeating 3-4 times. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1. And into the D2, when I'm representing 1, 4. Okay. Now let's try to understand one scenario. So let's start from my D1. Let's start from my D2. They will give you this like, so with a pen and paper, they will say that this is my record. These are the two tables I have. And inside the first row, I have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and the second table also I have 1, 1, 1. Okay. Now they will ask you how many records you will get when you do a inner join, how many records you will get it in a left join, and how many records you will get in a right join and full join. That is the question they will ask you. Here the question why they will ask you, because there are some duplicates. If you say 1, 1, 1, 1 here, this is also 1, 1, 1, 1 here, right? So if I do a inner join or anything, let's do a inner join. Let's select star from my D1. Inner join D2 on D1 on D1 dot ID
So do we
equals
need
to
to
D2
specify
dot.
inner?
No, not required, but can be specified on that. That is fine. It's not compulsory. Without also it will work. Now tell me, guys, based on your inner join concept, what will be my output? How many records I should get it in this table?
4 records.
Guys, please answer this question.
Right.
Hello?
Okay, 4 I think.
1.
1 only. Okay.
Be 1.
1.
Okay. 1, 4, everything. Okay. Whoever is answer 1, can you please explain me why it is 1? That's fine. It is wrong, right? Doesn't matter. But how you conclude that it will be only 1 record?
1 is because of the duplication.
And if you join D1 and D2 both the IDs, it will be 1.
Mhm.
Same
It will be
number.
1. And why somebody answer 4? Why it will be 4?
Because as per the condition, every row will be selected.
Okay. Every row will be selected. No. Now question. Let's take the first row of data from this. So join works on how? Row by row, right? It will take
Yeah.
first row of data. It will compare it in the second table. How many records I have for that? It will compare each and every row. Then finally it will give the output. In
Yes.
this case, when you go to this record 1, first row, it will go to this row. This is matching,
One record
right?
will be added. Yeah.
This also matching, right? This also
Yeah.
matching, this also matching. For the first row of the 1, I have 4 rows in the second table. For the
Okay.
first row only. Then for the second row, again 4 row. For the third row, again 4 row. Fourth row, fourth row. Don't you think so? Equality, right?
Yeah.
So how many records? Now tell me.
Uh, from your telling, it might be 16.
Now can somebody wants to change the answer?
I still feel it's 4.
16. 16 only. Why it will be 4? For each row it will be 4 records. It is matching record, guys.
Okay.
We are not assigning anything. We are comparing. 1 equals to 1. Yes, 1 equals to 1. So for the each record it will be 1. So just remember this question always. Whenever somebody asks you this question, in the first row, suppose 1, 1, 1, 3, there are 3 ones. In the second table, there are 3 ones. Then output will be 3 into 3, 9 records. Okay? This is the
Okay.
question they will ask you. Let me trick you something here. Now you understand this. Let's start from. Any questions up to here, guys? Do you have any questions? Do let me know.
No questions.
No questions. So here, suppose you have 4 records here. If you have 4 records here, so the output inner join will be 4 into 4, 16. Comparison. If there is a 3 records here and here 2 records are there, then 3 into 2, 6. That will be the inner join output. Always. Make sense? Now, in the same case, if I do a left join, what will be my output? Any confusion is
Say,
there? Please do let me. Don't be on a silence. I'm saying from the very first of the class,
first
don't be on a silent.
and 4.
4.
4.
Inner join, how many records we got?
16.
16.
Oh, 20. Sorry, sir.
Then
20.
what is the funda of left table, left join? What is the fundamentals? That
Leave the D1.
it will take all the records from the D1,
D1 and leave D2.
leave D2,
Compare.
or it will
No,
take all the
D1.
records from the D1 and compare to the
Compare
D2
with
and get
D2.
all the records. So
Yes.
in this case, don't you think so? The output of the left also will be remain same because I don't have any extra record on my first table, right?
Yeah,
This is the
you're
only
right.
table. If I do a left join, I will get the same output in this case,
Same.
16. If I do a right join also, it will be same output because I don't have any extra data on any of the table. And if
Mm-hmm.
I do a full join also, it will be the same data. 16 records only because both have the same records. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's try to do something different. So let's do insert 2 into the first table, 2 to the second table as well, and 3 to the first table. That's it. Okay, now the question would be different. Now you need to tell me, give the output by seeing this. Now tell me if I do a inner join between these two, how many records I will get first.
3, 4, 12. 13.
Think once.
17.
Take your
17.
7. Okay. Others,
Then
take a 2 minutes pause and think and tell me. Okay, let me explain you this. So first of all, how many fours I have here? 4 ones, sorry. 4 ones I have, right? How many ones I have in the second table? 4 ones, right?
4
So as per
ones.
the logic, it will be 4 into 4. Is there any matching record is there apart from the 1 who is also matching, right?
Yeah.
The first and second row. How many records I have in the 2? This is 1, this is 1. 1 equals to 7. This will be the output of my inner, right? Makes sense?
Yes.
Now, if I do a left join, tell me how many records I will get. 17 I will get it, right?
You
Because
still get
left one is will
no,
get
no.
17.
It's 18.
18 for what? For the third record,
Because it,
right?
Third one will be
yeah.
added.
Yeah.
ID number 3 will be added.
Okay. Now, slightly. Now, if I do a right join,
22.
22, right?
Yeah.
Which is your right table?
Right table is
D2.
16 plus 1 plus
For the 1th record is 4 into 4, 16. For the 2
plus
records,
1.
it will plus 1, 15.
Yeah.
And 4th record will come, right? Because right
Yeah,
table.
18. Sorry.
Yeah.
18 now. 16.
17.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, correct. That's correct. 18.
18.
Okay, you got the information here. That makes sense. So you don't have any confusion on this now? Somebody
Yeah.
ask you these questions?
I
Very
don't
clear?
have confusion, sir, but I have a doubt. Like in the
Good.
real time, we don't have we'll have more number of rows, and how do we identify that? The logic.
Sorry, come
I,
again. What is the question?
here we have only 3 to 4 records, and we could able to
Understand.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's
So
basically
how
very simple. This is for your interview question. This will be not any kind of real thing. You will not get in one duplicate entry. So there in an interview, right? They just want to understand your understanding of your joins. That's why they will give you like this. And talking about on the real time data, you need to understand and go with the strings. That left is I require the data from all the records and I will go for a left. And if I want the matching record between those two tables, I will get my this one. That's the scenario. Last one I want to this I want you to test it actually. I don't want to test this. So I'm inserting some null here. Okay. So it means now I have an extra record of null. Here is one null and here is also one null. And if I do an inner join, what should be my output? Can somebody explain me?
17. The null
4
is not
into so 4 into 4, 4 into 4,
18.
16.
18.
2 is 2, 20. And you are saying null also null, right?
null. I
Yeah,
don't
null
think it.
will also be considered.
This is your output, 17. Just think like that. Null is never comparable with anything. Null is not equal to null. Never. Null is a different story itself. Null is not comparable. Null is not equal to null. Null is not equal to null. Null is never comparable. Okay? Got the thing? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And if I do a
Yes.
left join, the same thing, how many records I will get?
19.
Tell me how you are getting 19 here.
The 4 4s 16
4 ones, 16. Okay. Then
plus the 2 record ID number 2 1
1.
plus
1. Okay. 1. Okay. Then
plus 6th and 7th records.
so third record also will come, right?
Yeah,
This is 1 and this record also come, right?
because it's a left join, we need every detail.
So please make sure that you create this kind of table. Very simple table I created, and whatever I done, just do practice yourself so that your join fundamentals will be definitely okay. Any questions
Okay.
up to now? And I explained you the count 1, count 2, count star, that concept I explained you, right?
Yes, sir.
So now let's go to my next set of joins. That is very interesting actually. This is called the self join. This is very interesting. Okay. So self join is in database, right? There is no like we are writing your inner join, left join, right join, everything we're writing. Right? So self join, there is no keyword called self join. So self join is part of left, right, and inner. The concept is same, but only thing is in case of normal joins, we are considering two different types, G1 and G2, or in this case, earlier case, department and employee. But when you have the join within the table, same table you want to join twice with the help of inner join, left join, or right join, or full join, doesn't matter. Then that concept is called your set. First of all, they need to understand this concept. Any doubt, or you want to repeat the sentence one more time?
Can you repeat that, please?
In a join, how many tables you require? Maximum or minimum? What is the requirement?
2.
2
2.
Two is the minimum. Okay. So in this case, D1 and D2 are two different tables. In the earlier case, department and employee are two different tables. And we are joining back to those information you are getting. And based on left, inner, right, full, anything. That's fine. Based on our requirements. Self join is what? We'll have a single table. Let's take employee. I want to join employee with employee. I don't require any another table, but I require on the table itself. Why it is required, I'll explain you. But self join will be based on a single table only. And we can do left, right, inner, full. That concept is called your make sense key. So as I told you that, let's start from my employee here. This is the table, we'll take it to do a self join. This kind of scenario is possible. Here, you see the employee ID, my employee name, my department ID, salary, manager ID, and page. If I ask you one question, what is the name of the manager of employee ID 4? What is this manager name? Seeing the data, can somebody tell me what is the manager name of employee ID 4?
2.
What is the name of? I'm saying what is the name of the employee? What is the name of the manager?
We need
It's not given. Another table.
Why you require a table here?
to know the who is on manager ID 2.
The name of manager.
So who is the 4? This guy, right?
Yes.
So this is the employee ID 4. What is this manager? Who is
Manager
this
ID
manager?
2.
And this 2 is already there right here. So this is manager is this. So in this table, we have some information which is integrated, just like your employee and manager. And your question was that whether I will take another manager information, not required. Because employee will be the manager only, right? Manager is a position. Manager is not extra, anything extra. Manager is one kind of employee, correct? So that's why employee and manager information always keeps in one table. And if you want to get this information, then I need to join the same table twice. Then only I will get this. So if it makes sense here. Now tell me, what is the manager ID of employee ID 6? Who's the manager? Employee ID 6.
Karuna.
Correct. Now tell me employee ID 9.
Sunil.
Sunil.
Got the information now. So in a table we have this kind of information. So now try to understand this one. So let's copy this into an Excel. I'll explain you there. That will be a good idea. I'll just copy this. So this is my employee, right? So for join, that is a minimum requirement. How many tables we should get? Minimum how many?
2.
2 records. Now in this case, I have only one table. Okay. But I need to take another copy of the same table only. So let's say this is my employee E. I can take alias, right? Table alias. Last time I showed you in the table joins case. Orders O to E. You can do that, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So I take a first alias copy of this table as E. And I will take another copy. Let's take. This is only imagination, okay? Self-join is more of imagination. So employee E1. So I will create 2 copies of the same. Okay. Now, if I ask you the question now, just consider now you have a 2 tables on your screen. So 2 tables are there. Now you are saying that manager will be on a separate table. I given one more table to you, just like a replica of the same table. Now tell me what will be my manager of. So what I'll do here, this record. Let's take this record from the first table. I'll take employee ID, this guy, and what is his manager ID? This two, I will search it in this table. Where I need to search here? Employee ID or manager ID? Guys, I'm talking very slowly. Just try to understand and answer me immediately. If I ask you the question that what is the manager ID, manager name of this employee, then what I will take it from here? This table, which one I will take? Which column I will take?
Manager ID.
Manager ID. Manager ID is what? 2, correct?
2.
Mhm.
Yes.
Then I will go to the next table, which is same table of another table, and where I need to search.
In employee ID.
Correct. So this will be my condition. If I search here, I will get my Karuna. Correct. Now let me explain one more way. Let's take this. How we'll do it here. This manager ID, E dot manager ID is equals to E1 dot employee ID. So 2 is 2. Again, it will become much better. Don't you think so?
Yes.
Yes.
This is clear. Any
Yes.
questions is here? Very clear. So just repeat the same thing I will do in SQL. Let's do that. First, I need to create replicas of the same table. Then I will do the conditions. So what I'll do here, select star from my employee E, and I can put inner join. I need to compare, right? Then I will say employee E1. That's what I have done in the Excel role, employee E and employee E1. Correct? Now on E dot First table, what should I take? I'll take the manager ID, right?
Manager ID.
Equals to the from the second table,
Employee.
employee ID. Right? If I run now, you get some all the information. But if you see the sixth record, employee is Karuna. So which is my manager and which is my employee in this case, guys? From which table it is the employee and which table it is a manager? If you consider this record, you will be able to understand.
Can we not
Employee.
change the attribute name because it will become confusing, right?
Correct. I'll
Employee.
get the attributes name, don't worry, but you need to
Okay.
understand this concept. So
Yeah.
till employee age up to here. This is from the first table, right? And this is from your second table. So now tell me, I have two employees, employee name and employee name. For the highlighted records, which is employee and which is manager?
Sunil is the employee and Karuna is the manager.
Correct. So this is which table? This
That
part?
is the first employee
First
table.
E table, and this is
T1.
Employee.
E1. Now I can put my attributes here. So whatever things I did. So I need employee name. E dot employee name is normally the employee name only. But when I talked about E1 dot employee name, then that is actually my manager alias. Okay. Then I can take any. So E dot salary. Let's check this much I want. If I run now, I'll get the information. Since the employee, this is the manager. Just think twice, think once. What I have done it here. So any questions here? Please do it. Any questions up to here?
No.
You can visualize here as just a better way to visualize. Are you good?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
If I change the join condition, guys, so starting is this is my employee and this is my employee one. If I change like this, E1 here, will that work? So this side is the first step for me. This is my now is becoming the second step. Will it work? Answer me something. Will it work or will not work? What do you think?
It
I
will
think
work.
works. Yeah.
Is this correct? So let's compare. This coming is 4. 4 is yours. Exact. But 4 is his manager. 4 is yours. That's correct. It's working. So if you change it, that is fine. So based on this condition only. But if I change the join condition, it will work. If I say E1 dot employee ID equals to E dot manager ID. Will this work? From here, I'm taking the employee ID, and from here, I'm taking the manager ID. Will this work? Confused?
No, yes, it will work.
It works. It works.
It works. It's still the same.
So just do all these things on your own, like do some R&Ds on this, taking the table. I'm giving right away the department and insert table, how to create the department table and your employee table, the insert statements, everything I'm giving it right away. And you just need to create this two table. You can create this table, right, for your practice. This I will not give you, just to
Yes.
this for practice. And what else I am giving? This table is already there on the assignment number 2. Okay,
Yeah.
this exam table. No need to give anything. So I think yes, we are good. And one returns table is returns table you guys have?
No.
No, sir.
You don't have, right?
No.
Even demo table.
Which table?
Do we need one demo table which you showed yesterday?
Demo table is just like I created only for my demo purpose.
Yeah, returns and
That
exam. Yeah, exams.
Exams.
exams is
It is.
exam tables only.
Okay.
Exam tables is there on the assignment number 2, question number 5. Okay, I'll give you one, just give me a second, let me stop the sharing. So for the returns table, now, let me explain you one more scenario. Normally when you are creating the tables, right, we are writing the create table and doing inserts and all this. Suppose think like that, somebody has given you one returns file, Excel file, okay, XLS file, something like that, or CSV file, whatever file is given, and you want to import that as a table into, so how we will do it? Let me explain you that. So that file I will give you, returns.xls file, we need to import as a table so that you will get the returns table. Okay, let me explain you that, how to do that. Carefully observe that. On your database, right, whichever database you created, right click on this database, okay, task, import data. Make sense? Right click on the database, tasks, import data. Okay, then it will be the next. And in the first step, you need to select Excel. Okay, and choose your file. In this case, this return file I will give you. You can just click on this returns, open. Up to here it is clear. Any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
And the first source you need to select Excel and select next. This in the second, it's a destination, right? You need to select SQL Server Native Client 11.0. So you are taking the data from the Excel and you are dumping into the SQL Server. And automatically the database will be get selected. Nothing needs to be done it here. Next. Next, no need to do on this step. And in this one, select the returns step. Only the returns. Orders is already there for you. Returns. And just change the name here. It will be automatically come as returns, dollar something will become. We can say returns. That's it. And I already have a returns. So let me put returns one. But you don't put returns one. I just show you that how to insert it. Once you've done it, on the next, finish. If all good, low, 296 rows will be transferred. And if you refresh this page, automatically returns one table will be coming up. Make sense? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I will give, I'm very clear on the tables. I am giving the department and employee insert statement, create statement that you need to create for a practice. Exam tables is already there on the assignment 2 question number 5. And for this create table D1 for the duplicates practice, you need to create your own table. Very simple table you need to create. Go through the videos and create it. And for the returns table, I will give the Excel file which you need to import. We are good with the tables. Any questions? Please do let me know now.
Sir, please send it now only, sir, so that we can practice in the night.
Which one? Question the tables.
Yeah, tables and recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recording is not possible. Recording will take time. Then I'm done.